Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? My name is Splinter, and it is time to do a TMNT review, and you guys are going to be pissed at me. I know you guys have been sending me countless personal messages asking me, where the heck are the TMNT reviews? Where's the review for Metalhead? Where's the review for Monkey Brains? Where's the review for Never Say Xever? It's all here. Basically, I'm going to catch up now. I'm going to do all three of these and then line up the next review right on time. But for this particular video, we're going to be discussing episode number 6, which was, of course, titled Metalhead. Now, this was an episode that I was looking forward to a lot because I absolutely adore the character of Metalhead, and he's just a great idea. Especially in this particular iteration, I thought that the interpretation of the character and the way that they went about it was very, very fun. And again, even more character development for Donatello. It really definitely feels to me like he is the main star of this particular turtle team. I know some people might disagree, but at least early on, right here, the first, 8 episodes that have aired right now, Donatello to me feels like the star of the show. You know, they're very focused on him. A lot of character development that takes place, and especially in terms of like very intricate stuff, it's always him who gets the pushes in terms of like him and April interacting, him and any one of his other brothers on the team, him and Splinter, everything like that. And this was an episode that kind of basically the way that it starts is there's a big fight scene going on and everything, and Donatello realized that he's got a crappy weapon. The bow staff is not doing very well, and most people would agree with that. I mean, that's actually something that a lot of people used to make fun of him for, that all the other turtles have such cool weapons. I mean, Mikey has got nunchucks, which is always awesome, and Raphael and Leonardo have got swords and sharp, like actually very, very useful tools. Meanwhile, here's Donatello with a stupid, basically enlarged stick. And it's almost like the creators were like, hey, let's address that. Let's talk about it. Let's see what people will say about it. And they did a great job in my mind. And basically the way that it starts unfolding is that Donatello thinks to himself, hey, you know what? I don't want to fight with the bow staff. In fact, I don't even need to fight because I understand that I am more of the smart guy and all that. And he decides that he's just going to go ahead and build a robot to fill in for him. And that robot is, of course, Metalhead. Now, the interaction between Metalhead and all the other turtles is hilarious. They try to take him on, they fail miserably. They have very funny fights. When they go like stalking the rooftops, and you know, like how they always kind of like do their scout and everything on during the nighttime, you could hear like all of them are so quiet, and then you could hear like clank, 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 clank behind them because Metalhead is metal and he's like running, making all this noise. He can't quite get a full control of him, and basically then the way that things start to unfold in the wrong way is when towards the end of the episode they're fighting the Krang and all that, and they're somewhat successful, but then they start being unsuccessful, and in comes in Metalhead to kind of save the day, you know? And Metalhead, and Donatello does a great job of controlling Metalhead. He radio controls him, so they're able to defeat the Krang, but all of a sudden, one of the Krang, the antenna breaks on Metalhead's head, and one of the Krang is able to take mind control, or take control because it doesn't really have mind. Well, Metalhead doesn't really have a mind, but he takes control over Metalhead, and all of a sudden, this very, very dangerous weapon that was able to defeat the Krang and previously defeat the turtles themselves was now attacking the turtles. And that was an interesting twist. It almost like made Donatello put him in a position where he had to decide. He had to pick and choose. What do I do? Like, I made this horrible mistake, and now I have to save my brothers, and I have to go in there and become successful, and only using my bow staff and get the battle won using the bow staff and nothing else. And you could see when he comes in, he starts kind of like applying his mind more to the battle itself. And actually, at the very conclusion, of course, the thing that saves him is his bow staff. He's able to kind of like prop up the bow staff and let I guess Metalhead like go right through it. I don't know if you want to. Well, he kind of like spears him, I guess, or something. So, and that's really kind of like what wins him the victory. And I thought that that was a very interesting way of addressing Donatello's weapon choice, and how even though it's a very simple tool, sometimes the most simple tools are the ones that are able to save you and are the ones that are able to be most useful because they're so simple that they're effective. And you know that old saying of don't fix it unless if it's broken. That really fits with Donatello's weapon in my mind. And that's basically kind of what this episode was around, revolving around. There was a lot of funny jokes throughout the whole thing, and as I told you before, like there was a really funny one when they were up at the top of the rooftops. It was I think it was Raphael and April. They were, well, sorry, no, it was Metalhead and April talking there, and by mistake Donatello forgot to turn off the audio stuff, and he's like, oh, look how beautiful, and she's like, what are you talking? And then he's like, no, sorry, that was just a mistake. Something went wrong with the robot. So a lot of funny stuff like that. And overall, a fun episode here. And that's what it had to be. In my mind, this episode, I did not expect it to be a very story-driven episode. I just wanted it to be fun, which is why I don't want to I can't really put it into words in terms of like the fun. So that's why this review is so quick and short, is because there was a lot of development in the sense of Donatello understanding what his purpose is on the team and what his particular choice of weapon is and why it is. But at the same time, I felt like a lot of this episode was just simply fun. And that's what I wanted to see with Metalhead. I absolutely adore the character. The action figure for Metalhead is very cool as well. So if you want to have a little representation of Metalhead, make sure to go on out and pick that up. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this review, please hit that like button, guys. That is the best way to show support. And of course, in the comment section below, let me know if you guys enjoyed this episode. And another quick question for you guys. The question of the day will be, who is your favorite turtle out of this iteration of the Turtles? So not overall, but this particular iteration of the Turtles, which I'm talking about, of course, the TMNT, Nickelodeon TMNT 2012 iteration or version. So put that in the comment section below and we'll see who is the most favorite turtle, and we'll cover that in the review for episode number 9, the Gauntlet. I will do the review for Monkey Brains up next, so make sure to check that out as well. Monkey Brains episode number 7, which was an awesome episode. That episode was really, really well done, and I can't wait to let you know what I thought about that one. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you later.